I was just thinking about how even though we know shit is good for us, it still feels really scary and we avoid it. Why is that? I mean, I know why. We actually crave consistency, complacency, homeostasis. Our body, the way that we live, the way that our brain works is not designed and does not desire change in that way. It wants to evolve and change, but it wants it to be easy. I'm thinking about this because I committed to do yoga for the rest of the year, the rest of the December. Now, I've been weight training for almost a decade, 3 to 5 days a week, and I have always done yoga, but it was like 1 or 2 times a week. When I was doing yoga teacher training, I would do it a little bit more. But I was always consistently weight training. This is the first time in a decade that I am doing only yoga. And even though I'm really excited, and even though it's really calling to me, it's like I feel it like pulling me in because I need it. I need more of it. And my body is craving that energetic alignment that happens with yoga. I recognize that there's still resistance there, even though I want it and I know it's good for me. But this is the difference, is recognizing that the body, the biology wants homeostasis, wants things to be easy and wants to have a system, but the soul wants growth. And really to practice yoga, this to yoke, to union, which is what yoga means, to unify body, mind, and spirit, to really all be in one place, this sense of enlightenment or oneness. You have to often not listen to always what your biology says, because what it's trying to do is keep things simple. But simple doesn't mean growth. So if I'm wanting to grow, you have to get outside of your comfort zone. You have to do something. And sometimes even though it feels a little like, even though you know it's good for you, we often really identify with our pain too, or our habits. We start to think they're our personalities, and often they're not. I see this with a lot of my clients who have chronic issues or autoimmune disorders. I am this, like I had this. It's so much a part of their identity that to actually heal would go against what they know to be true, because the disease or the disorder has become a part of their identity and who they are. So their body doesn't want to heal because in their brain and in their biology, they want more to stay the same than they do to grow. And that's a really hard fucking truth. But this is also where the most growth happens. So if there's something that's calling to you to make some type of change to your habits, your behaviors, and it keeps pulling you in, do it, because your soul is calling for it, not your biology. And in order to grow, you need to listen to your soul, or your bliss body, as I like to call it. And there's a couple other people who like to call it that too. It's actually the 5th of your 5 bodies. You got to get past that physical body, my friend.